Alright, what's going on, guys? So we're back in the garage. It's been a week and a half, probably 2 weeks. You guys know I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks, and that's because I want to start doing, well, I did, but I was doing other things I like to do in my life besides work on my car every day. Because as much as I love this car, it is like one of the main things in my life. It gets a little old after a while, after doing it every single day, so I had to change it up. So, like I said, I snowboard.
Yo, what's good, everyone? We're at Creek right now. We got Ben with the jewel. Oh, there we go. It's nice and bright now.
Import Garage, baby. Represent. Where my stickers at? Where my stickers at?
Yo, we're working on stickers.
Fast. Heard it.
We got Justin and Jeremy. And we're about to go in the dark, so we'll pick this video up at the top.
So I was snowboarding. I brought the camera around, so if you guys want to see clips of me snowboarding or anything of my everyday life, I could always add those at the end of like the car videos, because I know this channel is based on cars. But if you want to see like those types of videos, let me know in the comments, and I'll be glad to end the videos with like different stuff, because I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But today I'm gonna start getting a little bit of work done on the car. I got other things to do at the end of the day, so I'm taking advantage of my morning. I'm gonna fill in some holes, I'm gonna sand some stuff, bond up some stuff, but this car is going for paint in about a month, and it is not ready at all. So I'm gonna try and dedicate the next week to 2 weeks in just cranking out videos, cranking out work on this car, because if it's not ready for paint, I'm screwed. The car's not gonna get done, and I lose my spot in line with my painter, so I don't want that to happen. We gotta get this done. I gotta get suspension in it. I gotta get the wiring done. Gotta finish the bay. So I got a lot of stuff to do before this could go out anywhere. But yeah, and also, I didn't forget, I promised you guys I'm gonna film a very detailed part on the left side of the engine bay on how I shaved the whole thing, to give you guys an idea on how I went about doing all this work, so you guys could go ahead and try and do it yourself. It's really not hard. You could do it, and after this video, you'll understand a lot more how easy it really was. But so right now, I think I gotta clean up, like always, because the garage is pretty messy. So after that, we're gonna get right into the car.
When I woke up this morning and the haters were up on me, I just told them stay up out of my way, because I got a real bad temper. It's the middle of September. I don't think you wanna catch my case, man. If you do so much as touch me, then it's bound to get ugly where police don't end up.
Alright guys, so I just finished cleaning the garage. I went a little overboard with this, because when I start cleaning, I can't stop. So as you can see, I cleaned the entire garage. Sweat everywhere. That's a good thing. I like working in a clean environment. I like knowing where all my stuff is. That's key to working on such an in-depth and involved project. But yeah, now that that's all done and out of the way, we can get started and working on the engine bay. Unfortunately, I'm out of argon for the welder. That's not a bad thing, because there's a bunch of other stuff that I still need to do. So no welding for tonight. I got this over here that I gotta cut out. That goes over here on top of where the cowl used to be, to cover that hole up. I got all these welds here that I still gotta grind down from a while back. I got Bondo to sand over here. I got more Bondo to lay over here, and I gotta smooth out the firewall. And yeah, hopefully we get most of the firewall done tonight. I don't know how much I'm actually gonna be able to do or want to do, but we're gonna try and tackle that, because this has got to go to paint. The first thing we're gonna start off with is we're gonna take the grinding wheel and we're gonna cut out this this patch that I'm gonna be putting on top of the firewall, like I showed you guys earlier. And then we can place it in there. Can't weld it, but we'll have it placed in there, and then we'll move on to laying some Bondo on the firewall.
And I know what it's like to live with and without God, but I'll never know life at systematical odds. Fucked how the system has played with all of our minds. Wish that we could see each other through a child's eyes. No prejudice instilled, manipulation of the will. One world, under one sun, over one race that is human. We fight amongst ourselves like, what the hell are we doing? Shit is so outlandish while we fucking up the planet, fighting over someone's color while our planet's in the red. A miracle on a sunbeam, yeah, y'all know what I've said. When I woke up this morning and the haters were up on me,
I finished cutting this piece of metal right here, which is going over here. It should, I measured it to the exact specifications as the last one. So it should honestly fit right in there. Oh, look at that. That fits beautiful. So, that should be all good to get welded up later on. There is one thing I did forget to tell you guys. I got some custom parts for the engine bay and the motor that I'm going to show you guys a little later in this video. They're in the box behind me. We'll get into that later. And also over here are all my parts that are off the car. And I do have a few things for sale. I'm going to name a couple in case any of you guys are interested. I got the GLI seats right over here. They're in very good condition. They're for sale. I don't have a price on anything yet. You guys could just DM me, message me, or in the comments or whatever if you're interested. But the GLI seats are for sale, the big bolster ones. I'm looking to get rid of the headlights. They're not in perfect condition, but a little refresh will work. They're OEM GLI headlights with the black housing, so that's nice. I got my integrated engineering catch can. This is going to be for sale most likely. If you guys are interested in that, this is also for sale. This is a really nice piece, as you can see. And I think that's all I could think of right now, unless anybody wants a Mark IV brake booster, because I'll be switching to a Mark III. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of those parts, just like I said, DM me, comment below, or get my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram right here. And yeah, I'm trying to clear this off and get some more money to fund the rest of the build. I just finished mixing up the Bondo. We're gonna start working on the firewall right here. I had a few high spots in the firewall because it was a little wavy from removing the rain tray. So I'm gonna go in here, fill these spots in with the Bondo, and try and get this firewall spot as smooth as possible. So yeah, let's go.
They tell me to move on, but don't serve you right. They tell me to work hard. I've been up for a few nights. I've been doing this for a new life. Get my eyes shut for a new sight. If they love putting you down, go ahead.
So I finished up filling in majority of the holes on the firewall with the Bondo. This is only the first coat. It's going to need more as I sand it. I'm pretty sure there's going to be little lows and highs and little air pocket bubbles. But I just laid the first coat, and once that dries, we'll get into sanding that. But I do still have some old Bondo from a while back that I put on that I could sand, so I'm going to start sanding that there and that there, and maybe after that we'll get into the box of parts I got behind me, because those are pretty cool, and that's probably what this video is mainly about. Me telling you the future of the car and the parts I want to put on it, so we'll get into that in a second. Gotta blow my nose is dripping. I don't have the heater in here today. I ran out of kerosene heat, or kerosene gas for the heater, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty cold in here. But I'm still working for you guys, and for me, because this thing needs to be done.
It's so crazy how fast all these months go by. All these months go by, go by, go by. But they tell me don't stress, cause that shit, it be all in your mind. Oh, yeah, that shit, it be all in my mind. And I wonder if I pass up.
So I got these three pieces here sanded down about 90%. They are gonna need more sanding and a little bit more filling, and then again, more sanding. My hands are kinda hurting. This is like an awkward spot to be sanding, but I'll get back to that in a little bit. But for now, we can start getting into the box of parts I got behind me. These are special made parts for the Mark IV 1.8T. I custom ordered them to him. He custom made them for me, fitted to my motor, or a 1.8T in general, and I think they're pretty sick. I think you guys will really enjoy the way I'm going and the parts I'm gonna get for this car. These parts are made by a very well-known person in the Mark IV or Volkswagen industry in general. You probably know him as the Swoops. He custom made these parts for me. If you follow him, you would have saw him on his Instagram because he posted them. And yeah, and another cool thing about the work he's doing for me is he's moving his shop an hour from where I live right now, so that's gonna be sick. I could just drop the car off and get a lot of custom work done. I'm gonna see about him making the cage for my car, because he does custom race cars, cages and stuff like that. Yeah, I am putting a cage in the car, welded in. It's gonna be functional, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. I don't know when I'm gonna get to that, but eventually it's gonna happen before the season starts. But yeah, I think we're about ready to get into that box. So I know I've been hyping up the stuff that's in this box. I'm pretty excited to show you guys because I think this stuff's pretty cool and I think you're gonna like it. But if you didn't know already, I'm converting my whole coolant system in my car to either braided lines or hard lines. So I'm getting rid of all that old rubber stuff and all the old clamps and whatnot. So that's gonna be very clean. It's gonna get rid of a bunch of headaches with stupid clamps and stuff. So that's something I got in here. So I had him weld up a bunch of pipes for my cooling system to be converted to AN fittings, so to fit the braided lines or the steel lines. So here's the factory oil cooler. He cut off the little necks that used to be there, welded on some new AN necks right there. So that's gonna go right on top of the oil filter where that sits. You guys should know where that sits. But that's the first piece. Here are the hard lines that will go to that. Now I'm not sure which one does what yet or what goes where, but these will end up to the oil cooler that I just showed you. Don't know where they're coming from. One of them is going to come from this. This is the little pipe that goes across the bottom of the motor, like right under the intake manifold. He converted everything to AN fittings, like I said. Very clean welds, no more rubber hoses. And he also took my the coolant flange on the side of the motor, put the AN there. That another one of those hard lines will connect to this and go to the oil cooler. This right here has threads for the AN for the bigger hoses that come out of this. And he deleted the heater core side because I no longer have heat in the car, so that will clean up a bunch of things. And this came out all very nice. He even gave me a gasket with this. Very kind of him. But all these parts here are either going to get polished or powder coated a certain color because I have a color scheme going on with the car. That'll be, you guys will find that out later. But that's the first thing I ordered from him. These are all quality stuff. Definitely hit him up and message him if you want anything custom made for your car. He can pretty much do anything. So the last thing that's in this box is this is a power steering reservoir. This is pretty cool. This goes into the spot of the factory air conditioned condenser. So since I don't have the air conditioner anymore, obviously this can be bolted up right there. This is got the ANs for everything. It's got the drain, the feed, the filler neck, everything I need. Very quality. I'm really hyped on this because, as you know, I'm shaving the bay, trying to hide as much, trying to keep everything as clean as possible. And these parts all right here are going to contribute to everything to make this engine bay look beautiful. So I can't wait to get these parts installed. And like I said, everything is going to get powder coated. I have a color in mind. I don't know if I'm going to tell you yet, but that's what I got. And the part that's coming in the mail tomorrow is just, he also gave me the AN braided lines to go to the power steering rack and to the power steering pump. So yeah, he sent me a whole kit to relocate the power steering reservoir. Very nice. One last time, if you didn't hear me say it earlier, if you need anything made for any Volkswagen, Audi, probably any car he works on, he's the guy to go to. He fabs up everything. His new shop's going to be in Pleasant Valley, so that's pretty close to any of you guys that are in the area over here. And his prices aren't too bad. He's got a website. He's got a bunch of little things on there. I got a lot more parts that are going to be getting made from him, and I got some parts on the way and some very near future things to happen to this car. So don't forget to subscribe. And right now, if you're watching, if you're at this point of the video, like it. That really helps, and we'll see what we could do for the rest of the night. It's kind of getting late. I might end it here. We'll see. Alright guys, so it's the second day. I have a bunch of stuff I want to do to the car between today and tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll have all day. I got the kerosene for the heater, so that's going to be all nice. I'm going to have a comfortable spot to work in. So I'll be trying to crank out work on this car all day. Like I said, it's got to go out to paint soon, so I got to get stuff going. But yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. Keep up to date with this car. I'm going to keep posting all the work I do. And sorry for cutting this video a little short. I kind of got to go format the card, and I got stuff, whatever. It's just a bunch of film editing stuff that I have to do before I could start filming again. So I'm just going to finish this video now, and then all the work I'm doing is going to be brought up to the next video. So like I said, subscribe, keep up to date, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright, what's going on, guys? So it's early in the morning. I just woke up. I need a shower still. Everything. Don't mind my dirtiness right now. But I wanted to come on here. I just finished editing the video, but I wanted to come on here and tell you a couple important things about the channel and a couple things I've been working on behind the scenes that you guys have been asking for, and something I feel like you guys would really like. So basically, for the past 2 weeks, I've been putting in a lot of time on creating a website. And on this website, I'm going to hold like product, stickers, keychains. Right now, I'm a very small YouTuber, very small, so I can't really go ahead and make like a clothing line like TJ Hunt does or like Adam LZ. That's something I would love to work towards in the future, but right now, it's not. I can't. So on this site, I'll probably be holding like stickers, like Import Garage stickers, keychains, little things like that. And maybe I'll hold like some generic like car stickers that you guys will like. Just some car stuff. It's going to be a little cool place to check out. And also, the main thing that I've been working on, something you guys have been asking for a really long time, is the build list on my car. So on this site, I am going to have the whole build list on all the parts I use for my car. And also, I am going to be making a build guide. So basically a guide on how to build your car, 1.8T specifically. It could go towards any car because it's just generic information, but it's going to be step by step on how to make your process in building a car a lot more enjoyable and a lot easier. So definitely stay tuned for that. You guys are going to really like it. I've been putting in a lot of time. It's coming out really, really nice. So expect to see that in the near future. I'm very excited to release it because, like I said, I've been working on it and it looks great. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. Sorry this video was a little short, but if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Got a lot of good things coming up for the channel and for you guys. I'm going to start giving back and, like I said, making stuff for you. And yeah, peace.
Chains are shining.